ukulele teacher here to teach you how to play Paint It Black by Rolling Stones. So grab your uke, make sure it's in tune, and if you need help tuning your uke then be sure to download my free app, the Ukulele app, right now, and when it is in tune your uke should sound like this. Before we go any further, I just want to say a big thank you to Ortega Guitars for sponsoring this video and sending me this ukulele to use. If you want to find out more information about this ukulele, then check out the link in the video description. Before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and play you through a quick snatch of the song first to give you a rough idea of how it should sound when you've learned it. The song sheet is going to be on my Patreon page, patreon.com/uketeacher, where you can sign up for as little as $1 a month, and you'll get every video with a song sheet at least 24 hours before the rest of the world. There's also all kinds of other cool perks, goodies, and rewards you can get, including a PDF songbook with the song sheet for every single lesson that I've ever done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and by love both never to come back. I see the people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. These are the chords you need for the song. If you already know them, then skip ahead now. To play the chord of E minor, put your first finger on the second fret of the first string, your second finger on the third fret of the second string, and your third finger on the fourth fret of the third string. And the chord of E minor should sound like this. To play the chord of B, bar the second fret with your first finger. That means you push down on all four strings at the same time. Then add your second finger to the third fret of the third string, and your third finger to the fourth fret of the fourth string. And the chord of B should sound like this. If you need a bit of extra help with your bar chords, then check out my bar chord video first. It'll give you a couple of extra handy hints and tips to make chords like B a lot easier to play. To play the chord of D, I play it two ways. Firstly, I play it by keeping that bar on the second fret and adding my fourth finger to the fifth fret of the first string. And the chord of D should sound like this. Then the second time in the chorus it appears, I play it slightly differently by putting my first, second and third fingers on the second fret of the fourth, third and second strings. And here the chord of D should sound like this. You can use whichever version you find the easiest to play or you think sounds best, but personally I like to play the bar chord version the first time that it appears in the chorus, and then the open version the second time that it appears. But don't worry, I'll talk you through that as we get to it. To play the chord of G, put your first finger on the second fret of the third string, your second finger on the second fret of the first string, and your third finger on the third fret of the second string. And the chord of G should sound like this. And to play the chord of A, put your first finger on the first fret of the third string, and your second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. And the chord of A should sound like this. Now I'm going to start off by teaching you the verse and the chorus, because they're the easiest parts. But if you want to learn how to play the intro, then skip ahead to the end of the lesson. I'm going to leave that till last because it's a bit more difficult. That's the part of the song that goes like this. If you want to learn how to play that bit, then skip ahead now. But right now, we're going to start off by learning the verse. That's nice and simple, it's just 2 lines long, and the chords are E minor to B on each line. All I'm doing is playing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, twice on each chord. Like this, E minor, down, up, 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 B. Down, up, 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 1, 2, 1, 2. But let me me give you a little handy hint to make that basic strumming pattern sound a lot better. What I'm doing is playing the down stroke with my index finger and the up stroke with my thumbnail. That way I can get it going a little bit faster. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And it just makes it a little bit smoother. If you're used to strumming in a different way, then that's fine. You can carry on playing the way that you would normally play. But I like to use this method because it just makes it sound a little bit cooler. Watch this as I play it with the E minor. That way you can really let the strings ring out as you play them. And basically you just play that pattern E minor to B twice and you've got each and every verse. There are no changes whatsoever. Like the first verse. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. And that takes us into the chorus, and the chorus is just 2 lines long as well, but the chords change a bit quicker and there's slightly different chords in it. So the first line, the chords are E minor to D to G to D to E minor. And what I do is play 2 down strokes on each of those chords, except for the last E minor, where I just play a down, down, up, down, up pattern twice, like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. And then the second line of the chorus, the chords are E minor to D to G to D to A to B. And here I play 2 down strokes on all of the chords except for the A and the B, where I play a down, down, up, down, up pattern once on each, like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. The only thing you might want to do, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, is in the first line of the chorus, on that first D, I play it like this with the bar position. And then the second time round, I play it in the open position. And the same with the second line of the chorus. And basically, all the way through the song, after the intro, it just goes verse, chorus, verse, chorus. So once you've learnt those 2 sections, you can play through the entire song. Let's play through verse 1 and the chorus together. Firstly, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. And let's carry on and play through verse 2 and the second chorus as well, because why not? I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and by love both never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. And basically you just repeat verse, chorus all the way through and you've got the rest of the song. So all we need to learn now is the intro. That's the part of the song that goes like this. Now the first thing we need to do before we can learn this is put our fingers on both hands in the right place. So for the fingers on our right hand, put your thumb above the 4th string and your 1st, 2nd and 3rd fingers underneath the 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings. Every time you play the 3rd string, you're going to use your 1st finger. Every time you play the 2nd string, you're going to use your 2nd finger. And every time you play the 1st string, you're going to use your 3rd finger. 4, 3, 2, 1. And secondly, it'll help if you put 2 of your fingers in position on the left hand as well. Put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string and your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string. Basically, you're just going to want to keep your fingers there the whole time because it's going to make things a lot easier for you as you play the riff. Now Now what you might be able to hear is the main melody is actually very simple. It just goes like this. Basically, the main melody is going up and down these notes like this. But what we do to make it sound even cooler is every other note we play the 4th fret of the 4th string. So you really need to make sure that your finger is in the right place and it's not going anywhere. Let's try and play that melody again. Firstly, without playing anything else, just 4, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3. 4, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3. But now let's try doing that with our first finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string and our 4th finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and every other note we play that 4th string. Like this. Just get a little pattern going with your fingers, playing that thumb every other note like this. And that's how to play the intro. You just play it nice and slow and play the thumb on the 4th fret of the 4th string after every single note. After the intro, you play verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus all the way through and you've got the entire song. Put it all together and that's how to play Paint It Black by Rolling Stones. I've been the ukulele teacher. If you have any requests for future lessons, then let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, until next time, I love you all and I wish you the best.